Happy Monday morning and welcome back to another week of training with bikes and laces. This week I'm mixing it up a bit, so with an increase in the physio and being able to do as well as I am with the running, we're actually swapping it around. So we've dropped the strength circuit because of the increased physio, and we've actually put in 3 run sessions. So I've got my normal walk runs, one's longer than the other, and I've also got some strides as well, so I can work on getting the speed going through the legs but in a very manageable way, which is pretty good. I've still got a cycle session which is going to be on a Wednesday, and the physio which I've got to try and do twice a day. So yeah, a bit of a different week this week. It's Monday morning, Chris has already headed off to work. I am just on my way out the door. Late shift for me, so don't normally have to leave till about 8:30. But I'm heading off a bit earlier just so we can go and grab some bits for breakfast to take en route. And then tonight get home, do a bit more physio. So yeah, get back, do a bit of physio, pick up the shopping. This week's going to be a little bit different because I am on emergency call out this week for babysitting, as a friend of mine is due to go into labour. So there is probably going to be a time where you may not see me very much, and training will have to be adjusted. So bit of an exciting week actually. So yeah, gonna head up, go grab some breakfasty bits, try and keep it on the low fat, low sugar scale, which is easier said than done when doing breakfast on the go, but because it's shopping day, most stuff has run out in the house. So let's see how this venture goes. Today is Tuesday and I'm out for my walk. Today's training is, well, for me it's going to be a run, which I'm going to do later on when I get home, and hopefully it won't be tipping it down. The weather's not great, it is grey, but it's not cold. So yeah, fingers crossed it doesn't absolutely hammer it down. But 40-minute run session, so 30-minute block of, I think it's 2 minutes run, 1 minute walk, so we are extending it. And yeah, it's a mostly run week this week, which is quite nice, so looking forward to that. So I've come to the conclusion that the only people up at this time in the morning are crazy people who do it because they love it. That's a lot of birds. Or tired people who do it because they have to. Or you could be me, who's crazy and tired. Morning sorted, time to head into work, go and see the little ducks. Well, not little anymore. Get ready for the day, and then it's graduation day. Still not looking like the sun's gonna come out.
How is it only Tuesday? So trying to do my workout this morning, and I don't know what's up with Zwift and what's up with all my sensors today, but nothing is playing ball. I mean, my heart rate, although I would love for it to be that constant and steady, it definitely isn't. It definitely wasn't this morning. So, knocking that on the head, which is a real piss take because I really had to drag myself up and away from the time trials, the Olympic time trials this morning, to do this. And it's not helped when Zwift is being a pain in the ass. It's been really laggy this morning. I mean, there's hardly anyone on. So, I've got to go to work now. Kind of ruin my morning a bit, and I'm gonna have a bad day at work. Hooray!
Good morning, it's Wednesday. So yesterday was supposed to be a run day, but yesterday was also graduation at work, lots of moving around, lots of deep cleaning, everything. By the time I got back I was absolutely knackered. So I thought because I was on the late today, I would do it this morning, and then that would free me up in the evening to do the cycle. That didn't happen. I've only just got up, and it's about 6:45. So I'm just gonna do a coffee, go out for a short walk, and then I'll do my run session tonight because those are the ones I want to focus on. And then I'll delay the cycle session to another point in the week. So I still get the run session done. It also means that if I do get called in on an emergency, I can still potentially do my run sessions. Worst case scenario, I can do my physio, so yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, go for a walk, have a coffee, get a bit of breakfast, start the day. So it's 20 to 8, I've not been for my walk yet. I'm gonna walk half the way to work. So I've had breakfast, I've got up, I've had my water, I'm just finished my coffee, and I'm gonna make a start on the first part of my physio. So I have aspects of my physio that I do once a day, and then I've got other aspects of my physio that I need to do 2 to 3 times a day. So the things like the stretches and the resistance band work I need to try and do 2 times a day, 3 times a day. It's easy to do 2 because I don't always get a full amount of space and time to do them on my lunch break. The other moves, so like the single leg hip bridges and stuff like that, are done once a day. So I'll make a start on the first one, and then I can do the rest tonight after the run, and then that will sum it up nicely. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird week this week. So I'm on call as emergency contact for a friend of mine who's having a baby, and it's due. Well, actually, I just heard due dates today, so I'm constantly checking my phone. And yeah, so it may mean that some of my work hours need to be moved around, and then it's also a week where we can catch up on anything we need to do at works. That's, you know, so lots of furniture moving going on at the minute, deep cleaning, we've got to get into the garage at some point. So work has gone from mental stress and strain to physical stress and strain, which does make it a bit harder to do the workouts in the evenings. But I am going to be sticking to the physio and the running, because they are the main ones. This week I've got 3 run sessions, which is quite nice, a cycle session. We've dropped the strength circuit because of the increase in physio. And yeah, and then I think that's about it. Sleep is not my friend at the moment. Getting up in the mornings is the hardest, but I am finding it a bit easier to get to sleep at night, so that's where I am at the minute. I'm going to finish my coffee, do my stretches, and then I will jump on the bus and get off a couple of stops earlier and do my morning walk for work. So, it's Wednesday evening, and I've kind of had to drag myself out for a run because I was feeling really demotivated after work. I'm again absolutely knackered, so I thought I'll get in, sort out my stuff, get my kit on and commit to a walk. And I thought I'll put on some really funky music. So I have put on some of the Pop World Party music, which is like, you know, all your S Club 7 and stuff like that, but basically all the stuff I grew up with, because my music ranges from death metal to S Club. You know, bit of a change. So I'm going to have a bit of party vibes, commit to a walk, and then by the time I get out there I'm just going to be like, wow, let's go for a run. So that's my plan. Chris is fighting with the gears on his bike, and then we're going to have tea when I get back.
So I've just done an hour of like a group ride where we all stick together, so it doesn't matter what power you're pushing, which I don't really like because you can't time climbs. Like if you want to attack them, legs are shaking a bit now, you can't, if you want to attack them you have to sort of attack them at the speed of the slowest rider, which is really strange, so you can't gauge what you're doing. Just seen that one of my friends is on Zwift, and I don't know whether just to ride in front of him with my so on swerving around all in front of him, winding him up, or I could have a shower and do call.
So we've made it round to Thursday morning. It's about 5:25 and I'm out for my morning walk. I managed to get my run done last night, and it was actually really nice. By the time I got out, I actually really enjoyed it, which I had a feeling I would because I normally do. So yeah, out for a walk and then work, potentially long day ahead of me, physio, and then I think we're just going to have a really nice meal tonight. Because it's, you know, celebrating 4 years of Solomon the Sloth being the team mascot, so bit of a birthday party.
So it's Thursday evening. It's a bit unusual because I haven't managed to Zwift tonight. I'm sat in my pants drinking Prosecco, celebrating a toy sloth's 4th birthday.
It's 7:30 on a Friday morning. It's been a super slow morning for me. Chris has just left work. I'm currently sat watching animal on YouTube and drinking coffee, and I'm gonna head off to work in a bit. I'm gonna get off the bus early to do my walk before work because I just had a bit of a chill morning, and actually I just enjoyed having a lie-in and just being chilled, really. So yeah, that's the first part of my training, not done. Seeing a bit of a theme here, but I have got a run tonight which I'm quite looking forward to doing because it's some speed work. It's something different, so it's going to be kind of working on my stride as opposed to just walk, run, walk, run, walk, run. So it's going to mix it up a bit, which is nice. So I'm quite looking forward to that.
So I'm back home from work early today, so I can hop on Zwift. And I'm just going to do an hour at Zone 2 and see how I feel. And then hopefully tomorrow morning I'm going to head out on a ride, do something a bit longer. I was supposed to be going to Wales and doing half of the dragon ride route, but the weather is crap this afternoon. It's going to be crap tomorrow, so I might do a 100k on home roads. It's going to cut to me tomorrow not having done that.
So it's a rather windy Friday evening. Work is finished for the day, all locked up and sorted, and I'm going to go for a run, which is going in the park because tonight I'm doing strides, so something a little bit different, which could be quite fun. So that's the warm-up done on a 1 minute walk, then a 1 minute rest, and then 4 lots of 30-second strides, so running fast but easy, and then 2 minute walk in between, and yeah, and then 5 minute walk, cool down. Head home, have tea, put the feet up. 3 sets down, 1 to go. Onto the cool down, head home. So that's the workout done. Now time to walk home, start the cool down, do a little bit of a stretch when I get back, sort out my physio, and get some tea. Good morning, it's 6:30 on a Saturday morning and I'm sat in bed with coffee, trying to find the will to live. So yeah, bit of a tired morning this morning. Alarm went off at 5, woke up a few times in the night. I think tension's getting to me now. Playing the waiting game. My friend still hasn't given birth, so still waiting for that. So, chill morning, do some physio, get some jobs done, go pop up into town. It's about 8:30, so I'm going to head up into town. Got a few jobs to do. Pop in, go and check out the market. Pick up a few things for work. Go and sort out some books. And yeah, go and see if I can get a few more kilometres in, miles in for the last day for running around the world. We've got, well, when I checked it this morning, about 1,000 and some odd kilometres to go in, well, between now and the end of today. So let's see how that goes. I went to Saturday afternoon and I'm heading back out. So I did my errands and bits and bobs this morning, came back, did some editing, ready for tomorrow's video. And now I'm gonna head out because I'm going to go and treat myself to a Thai massage, which is gonna be really nice. I'm just gonna go in for a foot massage, but I would like to go for a proper one. I have had the neck and shoulder massage before and it was really, really good. So yeah, a little bit of me time, I think. So it's 6:30, it's Sunday morning, and I've just finished up clearing up a bag of couscous that decided it was going to explode itself all over the kitchen this morning while Chris was getting ready. Silver lining though, kitchen's had a nice deep clean, first thing. So yeah, 6:30 in the morning, Chris has gone out for a bike ride, I am going to have coffee and motivate myself to wake up properly. It's been a rough week for waking up and just generally being like a human in the morning this week. I started off alright and then yeah, it just, I don't know, dwindled. Busy week though, so possible contribution towards it. But I'm going to try and motivate myself to get up and move. And stop yawning every time I record in the morning. And then I've got a 40-minute run session of 30-second intervals. So it'll be interesting to see how it feels today compared to earlier on in the week before I had the massage done on my feet and my legs. So yesterday I treated myself to a foot massage up at the Thai massage place in Abingdon. I've been there before for my shoulder and neck and it was really, really good, and it's always had really good reviews about it. They're so friendly, and even though it's on a road that's quite busy-ish, you don't notice it because you do just relax, and that's great. So yeah, but my lower legs, my calves and my feet and my ankles just feel really good. So obviously it was a massage for the foot for relaxing, but they do tend to work on any knots that they find, and I can guarantee I had some knots in my calf muscle. So let's see how they feel today after that. I think that's going to be the thing to get me out the door. Tiredness levels are making it harder to get things done. So Saturday morning I'm out for a run and I'm actually quite excited for it. I've got on my funky leggings, which I actually really like because they've got a cool side pocket in, which is actually nice and secure. I haven't eaten though. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, I'm going to go for my run and then going to go meet up with Chris and his parents because it was their anniversary this week, so we're going to go pop in and spend a bit of time with them. So, run session done, onto the cool down, take a 5-minute walk and then head over to go see the parents for anniversary. Really enjoyed that.